We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Justice Sheffield will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Andrus.
First pitch on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So next to the plate for Texas, Scott Heineman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. And he pops it up. France backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Isiah Kiner-Falefa.
So now up steps Isiah Kiner-Falefa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Nothing to start for the Rangers. Mariners coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Kluber has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. 0-2 the count to Crawford. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Digging in, Willie Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 3 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Now it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Heineman is there, 1 away.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Jose Marmolejos.
Into the box now, Jose Marmolejos. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There's Kiner Falefa, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, John France.
So stepping in, Ty France. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. That evens it up 1-1. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. We've played two. It's 1-0 Seattle. Now in the box, Nick Solak. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Crawford trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
So striding in, Jose Trevino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Trevino leads off first with one away. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. That's popped up. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. Runner goes for second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are two away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down quickly there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Stepping into the box, Jake Fraley. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-0 on the way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big hitting hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Kyle Lewis is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-1 to count. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. This is foul right side. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here now the 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
Back to first, and he throws it away.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As two runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Marmolejos, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second, right to him. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaiah.
Digging in, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Henniger is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 2.
Stepping up now, Tom Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Fraley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Danny Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Marmolejos will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short. Ready once again, J.P. Crawford as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two and 0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And boy, disaster averted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. First pitch on its way. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're in front 4-0. Ready now, Jose Trevino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Around first, he's digging for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
You froze him on the fastball there. Ronald Guzman goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Here it comes now to Andrus. High in the air out to center field. Lewis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter,
settling in now, Scott Heineman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail here 4-0. So striding forward now, Kyle Seager. He'll get things going here in the Mariners 6th. A ball and no strikes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Ty France will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 0 in 1 count. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle. That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Fouled away.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Joey Gallo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line drive base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Lewis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jake Fraley. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 8.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here's the 3-0. Here's a pop-up now, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Now batting, Dylan Moore. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out the third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Standing in, J.P. Crawford. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this throw gets away from him. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
In now, Mitch Haniger. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Solak. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose.
Riding in once again, Jose Trevino. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. The first pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice slam.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fraley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The bat, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Lifted into center field. Lewis waits on it. And that ends the inning. Rangers leave. Striding in, Kyle Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Jesse Chavez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 30.
Now the pitch.
Jesse Chavez.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Heineman is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Jose Marmolejos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Ty France.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Chavez, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So coming to the plate, Tom Murphy. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Too high. Ball.
Fouled off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers, and the lead is now 5-0. Stepping in, Scott Heineman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Pops this one up. France is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The batter, number 5.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Henniger. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's a 5-3 game now.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding into the box, Nick Solak. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And he fouls this one off. Three runs already home here. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And it's 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close.